live. Hello, everybody. We got the Clydesdales in the barn here. We're trying to do live, so let us know if you can hear us, and then we'll take off with it. We don't have, hold on, let's get a thumbs up or something before we start talking.
Yeah.
So.
Back up, beauty. Back up.
I should have left it up for a minute so everybody got ready to go. Well, let's give it just a couple of seconds before we get going. Okay, Jill says hi. Hi, Jill. We're going to give it just a few seconds and let people get on here a little bit before we get going. We never give anybody a heads up for our lives, I mean.
Hey, Jill, can you hear my microphone? Is it working?
Let us know if you could hear JR talking.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2.
We got some yeses. I can hear you. It's
okay,
lagging.
great.
So okay, we're going to go ahead and take off then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to do
exciting one.
yeah, it's been about a month since, not quite, maybe a month since we did the first pregnancy checkup. So not change to go up and weigh.
For beauty.
For beauty. These are our Clydesdales. This is Oliver. He's going to be a 4-year-old this year. We rescued him as a 2-year-old. He's our stallion.
There's your buddy, guys.
And he's our best boy. He loves me, and he's very well behaved for a stallion. And this is Beauty. She's a 5, going to be 6-year-old mare, and she's bred for the first time. So she's a maiden mare, and she's bred to Oliver.
Yeah.
She's going into month 3 of her gestation. Mm-hmm. And horses are pregnant for 11 months. I like to say 11 days short of a year. Some people say 345 days.
The light is really bad on this side, so I'm going to go over here so we can see her a little bit better. Should we go ahead and do her pregnancy stuff, or wait for more people to get on? Or?
Well, they'll catch up.
Yeah, people are saying clean the lids, but I think it's just the light in here, everyone. It's not. The lens is not dirty. Yep. I went to this side.
Yeah, that helps.
A little bit. It is like foggy looking. Let me double check the lens. Hold on, guys. It's just the light in here. It's not very good today. Jeez.
Bummer.
Let me zoom in and out really quick, see if that helps. There's always something on the lives. It's just kind of part of it. Hi, baby girl. We got somebody special behind me. Should I show them?
Oh, yeah, we got lots of stuff to show you on the live today.
Okay, should maybe wait then? We got some surprises, so stick around, everybody.
So we decided to measure her belly every month and look at the growth of her belly. So the first month she was 81 inches, and I don't think she would have grown any yet. So my guess is she's still 81 inches.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a little bit of a difference in her tummy shape, though, like seeing her out in the pasture and stuff.
Got to find the biggest spot. Right there.
You might need to move your mic over so they can hear you because your coat's covering.
I'll just take my coat off. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I already wore it. There we go.
Here you go.
Okay, we're going to see how big this belly is. Okay, got it. Jara likes to laugh at me.
Oh.
It grew?
86.
Holy moly, I thought it had changed.
Yep, so it has grown. It has grown 5 inches.
Wow, I thought she was looking different. It's just like right down here, there's just a little bit more roundness to it. Yeah, here's Becca, everybody. Hi.
We're measuring every month to see how much her belly grows.
So it grew 6 inches?
Yeah.
Cool.
5 inches.
5 inches, okay.
Let's see how pregnant Oliver is.
I think he's a little more pregnant than she is. Let's go from behind so you guys can see that. No, you can't really see it side to side yet. Nope. Let's go see how big Oliver's tummy's growing. Shh, they don't know about her yet. It's fine.
Here, Isaac, you help me.
We're getting a lot of comments saying they can't hear us.
Well, that's good.
Let us know if anybody else can't hear us. I don't know.
Yeah, it might just be
86 and a half.
A little bit bigger than?
Yep, so he's a little bit more pregnant than Beauty.
Beauty's 86.
Yeah. He's not pregnant. Beauty. That's funny.
That's sympathy weight.
Yeah. So Beauty is now how far along you think?
3 months.
3 months you think that's it? Okay.
Yep.
So
And then while we're doing this would be fun too for everybody. Let me get my measuring stick out.
here's Isaac.
See if my boy's still growing.
Yeah, he's just looking bigger and bigger.
He's starting to look older. Not like a
An older stallion, yeah. Here, I guess I can come over there so they can
He's
see
not.
it.
He's not growing. So there's 16 hands. There's 17 hands. So he's 16, 1, 2, 3. He's still 16.3. Let me check her. Back up, Ben.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, babe. Oh. Stand still. You're okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
Beauty gets scared of funny things.
It says the same height.
Well, your stick, she's down lower than your stick is. He's on concrete.
Well, it's concrete.
There's a hole right there.
I mean, it's not it's sitting on the same thing that her foot is sitting
How
on.
many inches was Oliver when we got him? That was a good question. Do you
I think
remember?
he was 15 hands even.
15 hands? Well, before you put that away, should we measure?
Yeah.
Guess who's over here, guys?
Okay.
We have Natty. Hold on, let me get over here because the sun's shining through. We can't see her. Here's Miss Natty. So, I don't remember how tall
Becca, will you help me out? Go to the other side of her.
she was last time we measured her.
Natty is 14, so close to 14.2, you might as well call it 14.2.
She hasn't grown much since we've got her. So I brought her into the barn. She's gonna stay in the round pen here for a while.
Put it away.
Because we just got to get some weight on this girl. She's kind of a hard keeper so far, aren't you, Natty?
Back up.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. It's just the light. Whose baby is Natty, somebody says. So Natty is, we bought her. We do have some pictures of both of her parents. I think we shared them in a video. Lila says, how old is Natty? Natty is 18 months?
Will be 2 in July.
2 in July, yeah.
Yep.
So,
But she's a hard keeper, so we're
She
going to keep her
is.
inside the rest of the winter and feed her grain and alfalfa, try to get her fatter. She's
Yeah.
gaining weight steadily. We just checked like a month ago, and she had gained, another 75 pounds from the time before that we
Yeah.
weighed her. But these big, gangly yearling Clydesdales are just hard to keep growing as fast as they need to grow.
I think
so.
they're harder to keep the weight on than the Clydesdales.
So
it's a little different.
We get a lot of questions on what we feed her. So she's getting Equine Junior right now, plus a full grow supplement, plus calf manna, plus probiotics, plus pure alfalfa, plus grass hay.
Yeah.
And then on occasion,
Since she's gotten in the barn.
on occasion she's out in a lot where there's a mineral salt and protein tub.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
the weight will come
she's
home,
getting
Natty.
a lot. Oliver, put
She's
that
a
away.
sweet girl.
Quit. Back up.
Oliver and Natty are being a little, or not Oliver
Put
and
that
Beauty
way.
are being a little bit ornery.
No.
So we have 540 people on here.
640? Cool.
540.
Oh, 540?
Yeah.
If
But
everybody...
we're not getting any comments,
Go
though.
to the other side again for the sun.
Oh,
So if everybody would like and hit the like button right now, the algorithm will show more people that this is live. So
Yep.
that would help us out.
If you have any questions right now, too, you guys, about the Clydesdales, go ahead and let them come.
So I had a really good question in the comments if you want me to answer it, Em.
Oh, the one you told me about earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So some lady asked on the last video where I worked Oliver and Beauty as a team, I took Emery on a date on the sled. They asked why I'm using that hay string tied to their bit to where it's going to, they were worried it might be pulling on the bit and hurting their mouth. But from the camera angle, you couldn't quite tell. It was not tied to the bridle or the bit. I left their rope halters on under the bridle, and I tied it to the bottom of the halters so that as the split reins, the reins are made like this. This rein goes to her right side, and this one goes to Oliver's left side, or right side. And then this one goes to Oliver's left side, and this one goes to her right side. So they cross like that. Well, as they spread apart, when they get so far apart, this angle where they split will jerk their mouths. So you need the horses trained to stay close together. Well, that was Oliver and Beauty's first time hooked together, and it was only Oliver's maybe third or fourth time ever being hooked in a team. Oliver, back up. Hey, back up. Back up, both of you. Back. Get back.
Oliver and Natty don't seem to realize that they have already created a baby.
Back up.
They do this every time they are together for the first time. They start flirting a bunch. They're probably just going to stand over there.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to train them to ignore that. So she has some insecurity issues, and she will flirt to try to hide that fear, like get on the stallion's good side.
Well, it's just,
And they need to just learn to behave because she's pregnant. She's not in heat.
yeah. Yeah, somebody just asked, where's the baby Clydesdale? Yeah, so the baby,
It's in the belly.
It's in the belly. I'll
So-
have to change the title a bit.
Right.
We hurried and did that. Yeah.
So anyway, back to what I was saying about the working as a team. They,
Oliver,
yeah, he's being bad. And
just
she's
go
being-
over there. You're just
Okay,
gonna
let's
have
go
to.
over there and talk. Oliver, back up. Hey!
Woo! Yeah. Scary. That's what can
Put that
happen.
away. Put that away.
You could just put him out.
Yeah,
I think we're going to have to make some changes.
I'll move him for now while the live is on.
How does he not know she's
Well, she's flirting with
flirting
him,
with
and
him? That's so goofy.
if she's going to want to play while she's pregnant, he'll still play. You can't blame a man. Talk to your girl about her morals.
Goodness.
Okay, now we should be able to concentrate better.
Okay,
and
finish
also,
that up. Then I have a bunch of questions
Right.
to ask about Natty.
There, stand. Only on live, people. If that wasn't live, everything would work smooth as silk. So anyway, as they spread apart, like I was talking about,
Natty.
now Nattie's rubbing her head on the gate. As they spread apart,
You're just gonna.
that string that I had tied between their halters will keep them from, getting too far apart where the bits jerk. So it's,
Just go put him up so we can do this.
I mean, this is crazy. One thing after another on the live. I think things should calm down now.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why that was there. The second question that I liked that she asked was about the sweat bubbles or sweat circles she thought she saw on the hip. So if you noticed on that sled ride, and if you haven't watched it, go back and watch that video. It's really cool. Oliver lathered up. So a horse has a protein called latherin, and that's what their sweat is made out of. So we talk on the channel a lot of times about how horses were designed by God to be able to fulfill this purpose. We talked about how their incisors and their molars have a gap naturally so that a bit can sit in there so that we can have control. Like you don't have to do anything for that. That's just designed in them. We talked about how this, the vertebrae raised really high, like a suspension bridge, so that they can carry weight. We talked about the natural saddle that the withers create, and how your body position in neutral means the horse is going the right speed. You put them back, the horse goes faster. You put your legs forward and you lean your body back, stop the horse and back the horse up with that. So our anatomy complements their anatomy. We talked, what else have we talked about on how their gait and their trot, that it works their lungs like an accordion so they can travel far distances. All of these things we did not breed into them. It was created into them so that they can do this purpose. Latherin is another one. So if a horse just sweated, it would be a glycogen sweat like we do. They would be losing energy, sugars, and depleting their chemistry. But they, instead of using a glycogen sweat like a human, they use a protein sweat called latherin, which does a couple things. It takes their coat, is normally waterproof, especially like in the summer when they're slick. It's a waterproof tight coat, and their undercoat in the wintertime is waterproof. Well, that latherin wets the hair so that the foam can come up and be air-filled sweat so that it evaporates quicker. It also is a lubricating agent so that they don't ever get galled or anything like that. And it's a more efficient cooling so that they can travel great distances. And I mean distances greater than what they would need to in the wild for predation or anything. It's designed so that we can work them all day long or ride them 50 miles in a day. That's why they have that. It's not for a, in my opinion, it's not for a natural reason. It's for the creation, for what they were created to do, be our partners. So, and that kind of reminds me of one of the negative comments we got was like, they feel sorry for horses being treated like slaves.
Stand over here so we can see her.
And in my opinion, they were created with a soul that would match with our soul. They were created for us to take care of and for us to have dominion over them and us to use them. So we're giving their life purpose, and it's not a sad thing. It's a great thing. So that's about all I wanted to say.
Okay. So we have like over 750 people. So there's a lot of new people that have jumped on here and they missed. So what we did earlier, we have Beauty, Oliver, and Natty in the barn here. And we measured Beauty, her stomach, to see if she had grown any. And she has grown 5 inches, her stomach. So the full, because she's pregnant, if you guys don't know, she's in full to Oliver. Yeah. And then so there's been a big question. There's a lot of people asking how tall Natty is. Can you tell them again? And how tall do you think she will get? How tall her parents were?
14.2 is what she's at right now. I think she'll get to be just over 17 hands.
So taller than Beauty and Oliver.
Yeah, allegedly, but she's not looking like it the way she's growing right now.
Yeah, she hasn't got. Yeah, she's pretty small.
But that's what the breeder told me.
Yeah.
She's a hard keeper, so we brought her in the barn. That's why she's in here for this live. We're going to feed her a little extra. I went over what we're feeding. The horses in the pasture, a lot of people ask me what they're getting to. So they're on full hay. There's still some grass they can pick through, but then I keep 250-pound protein and fat tubs out there that have all the trace minerals too. So if they're deficient in anything, they can just eat more protein at will, and I keep those full all the time. Yeah. So that's what the horses in the pastures are getting.
They're all doing pretty good, yeah. And there was 2 questions of people asking, are Clydesdales harder to train than the Foxtrotters or other horses?
So far, what I have found is the Clydesdales are very easy to work with. Yeah. They're very even-tempered and gentle. Oliver has been the best so far. Beauty has been pretty good, second best. But like Champ, to me, is in between Beauty and Oliver as far as how easy he is to train. I think he's a little easier to train than Beauty, and a little less easy to train than Oliver.
But Beauty has a downside of she had other people train her first before she came here, so it's just a difference. But so, okay, before we move on, I will go show everybody these 2 over here real quick for the new people, and then we can move on to whatever.
With that question, though, another thing I'd like to say
Here's
is that
Oliver. Go ahead.
Another thing I'd like to say is that instead of the breed, it's the bloodline. So in the Foxtrotter breed, my horses, I breed for gentleness. And like Bob is my Palomino stallion, our Palomino stallion. He's so gentle that I really think there's a gene that he's like a dominant, gentle gene that he throws because his foals are naturally gentle. And Champ is also gentle. But I know bloodlines in the Foxtrotter line that are mean and not gentle. Like Karen was a handful to get her to be nice. You know,
Oh gosh,
so
yeah, she was a handful.
it was just different bloodlines. Oh, bud. And I'm sure it's, I don't know Clydesdales well enough to tell you if that's the case. I think I've seen one or two that weren't friendly. We don't know if Luna was a full-blood Clydesdale or not, but she did not have Oliver's disposition. She was
yeah.
a great worker. She knew her job and was good, well behaved for everything, but she just was not friendly.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. It's more, I always say in my Foxtrotters especially, is kid horses aren't made, they're born. And then you just have to teach them what not to do.
Yeah.
You can't make and people will argue with that, but it's just not easy to make a skittish, non-gentle horse a kid horse. You start with something like Champ, and you can make him a kid horse easy. You know.
And so there's comments now, where is Luna? So for anybody who doesn't know, Luna found a home with Michelle and Todd Elrod, and they have a YouTube channel on it's called 8E Rescue Ranch, and you can go see her. She's got a buddy over there now, and Michelle was actually sick this week. They ended up getting a flu bug, but but she's shown me some videos and stuff, and she's doing very good, and she looks very happy. So
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cool
We have
story.
videos on our channel.
Yeah, if you want to go see, you know, all of that, we have a video up of her leaving and the whole story. You can go look. So
Yeah, and if you didn't know that when you were asking that question, that means you must not have subscribed yet or turned on your notifications. So everybody, please subscribe and turn on your notifications because our subscriber count has not been growing very fast lately.
So, and subscribing does nothing, but it means that you like the channel, and so those videos will pull up in your feed. Like the videos you see on YouTube when you're scrolling, that will pull up our videos or whoever's videos you're wanting. That's
Doesn't
what it
cost
does.
nothing.
Nope, it doesn't do anything. It just means you like this channel. So there's Oliver.
Oh, I know something. Everybody always says to have you stand next to him because I'm a giant.
Hold on, let me pull my pants up.
Yeah, I'm a giant, and I make my horses look tiny. Where Emery is a normal-sized human.
Just chubby.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that they're not small.
I'm 5'4", if that gives any reference. 5'3".
5'4".
I'm almost 5'4".
So yeah, that way you can kind of see like. Go stand next to this one too. I got to get to the other side because everybody always says those aren't Clydesdales, those are ponies. It's like, no, I'm a giant.
This is Beauty. Yeah, okay, so for everybody who just jumped on, this is Beauty, and she is our Clydesdale who is bred. She's going to have a baby fall 2025, this fall.
Yep.
So.
And also, well, I guess that doesn't matter. I was going to tell them that I am trying to lose some weight for the riding horses. I have 3 2-year-olds to ride this year and possibly more coming.
Oh,
So-
let me show them my Natty girl.
Okay.
Who's so rough looking. This is my baby.
I got to get to this side because
Oh, you can't see.
the sun dot.
There she is.
Where's your head, Em? Where's your head?
I'm on here.
There, right there. Now I can see you.
Oh, there. This is how tall Natty is.
Yep. Okay, now let's go show them what's in the pen.
So we have some more animals in here.
Isaac, do you want to show yours?
Looky here, guys. We have
Come on in.
Daisy. She's our little pony right here. We got Penny and Thomas. So I wanted to bring Daisy in here because we did that video because she's been sick. So here, you hold it so I can talk to them.
Okay.
So this is Daisy. She's my little mini horse. And she got sick a couple weeks ago. We're not exactly sure what happened, but it seemed like she started to colic. We got her to the vet as soon as we could, and he seemed to think you know, that was probably the case. And then that she now has some ulcers. Is that what it's called, JR? So we've been giving her all the medicine, doing everything we can for her. And, but she's improved, but she's still not doing super great. You can just tell she doesn't feel good. She's lost some more weight. She's just not herself. So we're doing everything we can. We'll kind of see. We don't know exactly how old she is, but the vet guesses her between like 17 and 20. So, which isn't extremely old for a pony, but in the past, so we've had her for about 3 or 4 years. And before we got her, actually Michelle Elrod gave her to me. But before we got her, she foundered a few times really bad. And that just, you know, she had some metabolical issues, and that just, it's hard on them. Her feet seem to be hurting her right now too. But she's my sweet buddy. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
So hopefully she pulls out of this, but we'll have to wait and see.
Isaac, show Thomas.
So that's your Daisy update for you. Okay, here's Mr. Thomas. Look how much he's grown.
Thomas is about 3.5 months old.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, really? I was thinking he was older than that.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hey, Thomas.
halter train him soon.
Yep. Isaac says halter training is coming this weekend. I'll help Isaac do that probably tomorrow. We got a big day planned today after this.
So, we got to get him halter trained too, because I think we've decided to get.
Yeah.
He's got a vet visit coming up.
Yeah.
To be gelded, so we need him to be halter trained for that. Go love on him. Show him. All they're interested in is alfalfa right now.
Yeah. He's still spooked from bringing Oliver eating earlier.
Oh,
He really-
he's not spooked. He's fine.
He really loves Isaac. He kind of knickers for Isaac and eonks for Isaac.
Come see everybody. Hi, bud. So it's getting close to time for Penny to go back to her home too. And we have so many questions all the time if we're keeping her, but no, we're not keeping her. She has
not
a home.
ours, yeah. Never was ours.
She's just borrowed. So as soon as Thomas is weaned, we talk about weaning him all the time, but we haven't actually done it.
He's chubby.
But he eats grain like crazy. He loves alfalfa. So he'll be fine.
Yeah, and
when he weans her.
she's a little thin, so she kind of needs to wean him.
Yeah, she has a hard time. We feed her a lot, but man, she gives it all to her baby.
Yep.
You want to see if you can pull him with this halter?
Probably
Probably
better
not.
not do it the first time on a live.
Okay.
We already had the catastrophe
Okay.
with Oliver.
Oh wow, we hit 1,000 people watching us.
Oh,
That's
wow.
I don't know that's ever happened on a live.
That's good. That's probably because they all hit the like button when I asked them to.
Yeah. Say hello to everyone.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw it.
Hi.
The likes went up from like 150 to like 300.
Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got such a soft little mouth. Muzzle.
He's pretty cute. Huh, you're my buddy. He knows that I am the person who feeds him the most. Huh, there's his eyes. And look, you can see under here. Oh, you got a little snotty nose. You can see under here, see how dark he is? I think that's this. So this is his full coat. And when that sheds off, he's going to be that, I think he'll be that dark,
Dark bay.
very
black.
dark chocolate color. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, though. He loves scratches. I've been trying to get him, once in a while, you'll hear a hee-haw?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta have a mic.
The other day I walked out the front door and behind the cars, and then I heard the loudest hee-haw ever.
I've been trying to get it on video since he's been born, and I cannot catch it. So, let's see. I guess we can answer some questions. There's quite a few more people on here, so if anybody has some questions, I'm reading them right now. Oh, yeah. Sharon says it's called a bray for a donkey. That's right. Duh.
Right.
When he brays. I always say hee-haw.
It's better to call. Oh, it's better to call it a hee-haw.
Will you be training Thomas to pull and harness?
For sure.
Yeah. We have a hitch team cart
Mm-hmm.
for mini ponies.
Yeah.
We have a really good set of harness. Just exact match, only smaller, and it's exact match to Beauty's, only smaller.
Yeah.
And it's made for donkeys. The collars and stuff are made for donkeys. I bought it off of, we have a video of it actually, if you want to go back and watch the Boone County
Oh,
sale
yeah, we should,
video
yeah.
where we got the harnesses.
Yeah.
And I would like to have a second donkey that looks just like him in the future. So we might see if the people will do the same deal with us again in the future. And that way we can have a team, because a team of these donkeys could pull, thousands of pounds together.
Yeah, but Isaac likes rescuing the donkeys at the
Yeah.
auctions too.
Right.
That is one thing at auctions that people don't talk about though, is the donkeys. There's so many male donkeys that get dumped at auctions. It's crazy.
Right, but it's so
Yeah.
hard to get one as sweet and gentle as him without
Yeah.
raising it the way we did.
Without raising him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And we thought about keeping him a stallion so we could have some little mules someday, but we just decided. Isaac decided he wants to just geld him, not
More-
mess with
yeah,
any of
more
that, just so
important
he's
to
a
keep him
pet and
sweet.
sweet. Oh, look at her. Oh.
So me and Isaac we're going to hitch up Beauty and Oliver, and we're going to go for a ride down the road to look at some old trucks. We'll make a video of that, so if you subscribe, you'll get to see that video
Yeah.
soon.
Okay, there's more questions about Natty. The questions are always about Natty.
Okay.
So people are asking how old Natty is. So she will be 2 in July. So that makes her we'll just say 18 months. I'm not very good at adding stuff up that fast. Natty, so she's just a yearling still. She's just a baby. She will not, someday we will probably breed her to Oliver, I'd say. But not like, it's going to be a while.
3 years from now, 2 years from now.
She's just a baby still. She's growing. We haven't even worked with her much. I mean, we probably will do some stuff this summer, with her going down to the river and stuff
This-
like that. But not
This time next year, she'll be working in
Yeah.
harness with Beauty.
Yeah. She has so much growing to do still, though. So we can go over there and see her real quick. Who is the other donkey? The other donkey, that's Thomas's mama. So she came to us the day she had Thomas. She arrived, and that night she had Thomas. And basically, she is borrowed.
Yeah.
It's
I
pretty,
leased
right?
Her, I leased her to have the
explain it.
baby. Yeah, because it was fans of the channel, so they know how I watch my mares and how good I am with predicting when they were going to foal and helping, if need be. They just trusted me. So they let me take her home and raise the foal the way we wanted to, and it sure paid off because he's got a great start in life. He'll be easy to train this way.
And Isaac's always wanted a donkey, so it's
And
kind of
that's
perfect
all
way,
on
huh?
video. So if you go back through our videos, you can watch his birth and watch him get up and nurse for the first time. She did a great job. We did not have to help at all. So it was just, it was a wonderful experience.
Hey, you bit me, you stinker. So now there's some questions about what our plans are for Eugene. Eugene is most of the time in the timeout pen
Yeah,
because he's very, very ornery. But we don't have any plans to geld him or anything. We'll just keep him for now. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
he's
probably,
just-
I've
just
got some
here.
plans to make a bigger pen for him up in the woods there.
Yeah.
And change the yard around. So
Yeah.
I really would like to get a good matched pair of young ponies out of either Rapunzel or Daisy and keep them so that, because I bought a team harness for the donkey, but they will also fit the ponies, and I want to have a good team for us to keep for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping to do, is get a good, and his conformation is perfect.
He is a beautiful pony. He is just a stinker butt if he is in with the mares, I found out. So I found out if I keep him separated in his own little lot, he is super calm and nice. It's just as soon as he's in with the mares, he becomes, I can't say the correct word on YouTube.
Right.
So somebody asked, do we have any theories on why Natty is smaller or not right now?
She was real thin when we got her. She's just a hard keeper. I think some people are hard, stay skinny, and are
Well-
hard keepers, and I just think she's a hard keeper. Oliver's pretty easy keeper.
But I remember at the sale, they did tell us that, or because we asked why they were selling, or wasn't that her? And they said she's just on the smaller side, or was that a different horse?
That's a different one.
Maybe I have stories mixed up. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So
So
she'll grow though. She's growing. She'll
Yeah.
grow. She'll
Well, she's-
probably explode in growth at some point and just completely shock us. Is kind of what
yeah,
I'm guessing.
And since we've had her, she's went from like 700 pounds to almost 900 pounds. So
Yeah.
I don't remember what the last weigh-in is, but basically she's averaging a pound a day of growth.
Yeah.
And it may have slowed down just the last month because of the winter and how cold it's been. That's why we brought her in the barn.
Yeah.
So
Oh, somebody said, are the mini horses pregnant?
we
So
don't know.
we don't know.
I personally think that.
So we're starting to see. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I'm so excited.
Well, yeah, but now if I talk and you wanted to, people.
Okay. So we think JR thinks that Rapunzel is bred, and I'm starting to agree. You can kind of see JR. I don't know. Her tummy, it has a little bit of a different shape.
Yep.
And then Winnie is
Too big to tell.
so chubby all the time that it's impossible to tell. I've been watching for movement, but I haven't really. I think I have seen some, but it's not like obvious enough
goodness.
yet.
That feel
And
good.
then Daisy, I don't think she will ever have a full. So, but we'll just have to wait and see. We should have taken them in and got an ultrasound, but
You can't ultrasound
I-
these little guys.
well, he had like a new like wand thing
For sheep, yeah.
yeah, that he said could work possibly, but it was only a short time frame period, and we didn't get them in at that time frame, so we didn't get them checked. So
Yep.
okay.
Oh, I have other bad news too.
Wait,
Should I share my
I gotta
bad?
move. I gotta move.
Should I share my bad news with them?
Okay.
Okay, so the 1st of September, I decided to try to go all in on the YouTube, and I made it until last week, and just some circumstances, I ended up going back to work. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm working full-time again. The channel had slowed down on the growth and the projections and stuff, and January always gets low. So I am back to work full-time. So that's going to limit how much I can get done with the horses. But I'm going to try to really save up some money over the next few months and try to quit again in the summer. So we'll see. If not, maybe a couple years. Maybe I'll stick around a couple years. And, but, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe. And, if you want to really get involved, we kind of have a fan club. Our Patreon is not like our YouTube channel at all. Our Patreon is more of a close-knit group of people that watch and know everything about the farm. So we don't have to give them background. They know, and we can share the day-to-day happenings of stuff that is important and plans, but maybe something we wouldn't want to share on YouTube or couldn't edit it to a format that would be interesting on YouTube. So our Patreon is in the description generally, and it's either you can pick your own subscription rate starting at $5 a month, and we just put videos up all day long every day that we can.
Yep.
And
Just when we're doing chores or whatever.
a lot of little side things
He's
like,
playing.
oh, there he's got the zoomies.
Get Isaac, jump around, get him going. Jump, it makes him go. We have a lot of fun on our Patreon, though. We love everybody over there.
Yep.
Got a lot of good people. Do the ponies and wait, ponies and yeah, bonkies. I call them a bonky. I missed, I missed the comment. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling. Do ponies and donkeys breed, and what is result called?
So with her, we thought about letting the stallion try to breed her. It would be called a henny.
Okay.
It's the exact same, like genetically, if you study the genetics of a henny, it's the exact same thing as a mule. You can't medically tell the difference between a mule and a henny. Some people say they can, you know, like the ears are smaller or something like that, but really it's just a mule that they call a hinny. However, it is a lot harder to get a hinny than it is to get a mule. Meaning a male donkey can breed a female horse or equine, pony or whatever, a lot easier than a male horse can breed a female jinny. And that's because of the chromosome count. Now, it doesn't really matter the number of chromosomes, but let me try to guess. I think it was 64 and 62. So the cross between a horse and a donkey has 63 chromosomes, and that's a mule. And that's why they're sterile, too. So a mule can't reproduce, but a donkey and a horse can. And that was actually, you know, I'm not trying to act like a know-it-all. That was a pure guess on the chromosomes, so it's probably wrong, just so you know. Disclaimer. But I know that I know there's the gap, and that's why it crosses. I know that part's right.
Yeah.
I just don't know the exact
Come
number.
on, Thomas, come on. See if you can get him going real quick before we turn this off. I can get him going out in the pasture, jumping around and playing with him. Come on. Run, JR, run. Come on, Thomas. Come on, buddy, come on. Come on. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Yeehaw. Not going to do it.
Here, I'll bite my mama's
He
neck.
says, here,
That's
I'll
fun.
do this. Little stinker. Okay. Aw. He bothers Mama all the time.
Ornery little boys.
Get her, Thomas. Get her. Get her, Thomas. Get her, Thomas. Now Piney.
Yep. Okay,
Piney.
any last real good questions that we want to end on, or should we end it?
Well, hold on. Let him stop playing. That's just too cute.
We could take Penny out in the yard. He'd really run out in the yard.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we could walk her back, I guess, up to the, we'll let him see the other two ponies, and then we'll end it.
This will get him going, everybody.
When is the next live? Owl's Nest said, we never know. The lives are spur of the moment.
Oh, here he goes.
Can you shut that? Yeah! Come on, Thomas, get going. Yeah!
Run past him, Isaac.
Aw. Oh man, he's such a booger to her. He got a hold of her?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Thomas. Be nice to your mommy. Belly bumped you? Come on, Thomas. Penny says, stop it. He's a goober. Okay, let's walk him up to the ponies. They can see the ponies. We'll put them away. Come on, Thomas. Weehaw! Oh, phone. Technical difficulties. Jewel almost got ran over. Go on, Thomas. No, because he's running right now. Come on, Rapunzel. Okay, this is where Thomas stays, up here at the pony barn. Come on, Winnie. Oh, They got in the tack room again, those stinkers. Come on. Come on. So a lot of people talk about Thomas is going to miss his mama when she leaves and if he'll be okay and stuff. And they'll be fine.
That'll be a bonding opportunity for him and Isaac.
He'll bond more with Isaac and me and JR, whoever. And he's got the ponies he's used to, the mares. He'll be perfectly fine. And Penny is not going to some strange home. She's going back home to her home. So she'll be fine. Come on, girls. Come on.
Yeah, there you can see Rapunzel and the shape of her belly.
Yeah.
You guys can guess if she thinks she's pregnant or not.
Yeah, let's show.
But you see how on our left, it's hanging down lower to the, and her right side, it's like at a 45-degree angle right now because
that full.
It's turned that way. And it's sticking out farther on her right side, our left side, than it is the other side.
Yeah.
That's why I think she is bred. And then the other one, if you see just how plump and round it is, that's why I think she might not be bred. She's just fat.
It's hanging down a little different.
It is.
Here, hold this so I can go show them Rapunzel.
Okay.
This is my
Second
sweetie
baby.
pie. Yeah. She is just so sweet. But if you feel right down here, like, so her tummy used to be round, but like up in here it wasn't hard. Oh, you're not showing them.
Oh, I'm trying.
Right up here it wasn't hard. It would be just like soft and go like straight up. And now there's just roundness there. But, oh, I think I just felt it.
Emery has a very active imagination too, everybody.
Let me show them. I don't know. It's very up in the air right now if she is or isn't.
Yeah, I'm going to
So.
trim her hooves in the next week or two.
Isaac, go shut the tack room door. And then
Run Chubby out.
the red, yeah, rub.
Hard to imagine that horse was almost starved to death when we picked her up.
She'll kick you, be careful. Come on. So Miss Winnie is kind of being a booger lately. She had like calmed down a ton after JR worked with her and stuff, and she was really being nice. Well, I started feeding them grain this winter just to keep, you know, nutrition going, and she has completely reverted backwards.
There's a bulge right there, so maybe I do think
Yeah.
she's pregnant.
And she has just gone back to just being plain mean, so we're gonna have to work with her again.
Yep.
But let us know if you think either of these girls are pregnant. There's Winnie. I think Winnie is pregnant.
That'll be nice. That way the two babies have somebody to
Yeah.
play with, so that just like that little donkey colt right now, he's having to fight and chew on his mama.
Yeah.
This
he
way
needs
they'll
somebody
have
to play with.
a friend.
Yeah, somebody said I think Winnie was born ornery. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But there's a difference in like her just being mean towards like me or somebody who comes out here, or being respectful. So.
Yep.
There she
Okay,
is.
well, I think that's
Okay.
probably enough. Everybody see if you can get our subscribers up over 170,000 today off of this live. Check out those last couple videos if you didn't see Beauty and Oliver work as a team. If you didn't see what's your donkey's name again?
Thomas.
If you didn't see Thomas's birth, go back and watch Thomas's birth. Hit the subscribe. If you're so inclined to know what we're doing on a day-to-day basis and really being part of the fan club, then go to Oliver's Patreon page
Yep.
and join up. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for joining in. We got a big group today, so we sure appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk to you next time.